My name is Katherine Lile. I opened the Mountain Thread Company in 2015 as a return venture back home. I am from this area. I spent a lot of growing up years in Watauga County and left for a long time. Realized in all of the moving that this was a pretty special place and wanted to move back home. There's a pretty neat connection between quilts and baskets. I've been quilting for a really long time, grew up in a family of quilters and quilting with other women in my family. Quilters end up with a lot of scraps left over from projects, and there's kind of a joke in the quilting community that you end up with so many scraps and you just hang on to them because you might do something with them later. So I learned a technique of incorporating scraps with rope, stitching that together, and I thought, well, this is something to do with all of these special fabrics that I have from other quilts. And that technique kind of snowballed into continuing to work with fabrics and rope to make baskets. We still make quilts here at the Mountain Thread Company. That's a big part of what we do, but also we have really fantastic supplies for quilters who want to come in and make their own special project. We have kits for the baskets so that quilters who have their fabric scraps can continue to kind of put every last one of them to use and use them up and make a really neat project. When I opened up the shop, I connected with a manufacturer here in North Carolina who would make custom rope for me. I knew that I wanted something really special, really unique that wasn't otherwise available. It's the best quality out there, and we go through miles of rope every week. And a lot of that is our own production, a lot of that is kits, and we ship around the country. So it's a little part of our heart that gets to go to other folks' craft rooms. We get visitors to the Mountain Thread Company from all over the place, and quilters are a really lovely, enthusiastic bunch who enjoy something really unique about every place that they visit. And so our customers who come in are looking for something different, something that can remind them of their time here in the mountains. Then down the line, when they make a project, they can look at this fabric and put something together that's really meaningful to them and that continues to tell the story of their connection with this area. I have been writing patterns and kits and special projects for a number of years. In 2021, a publisher reached out and said, would you be willing to write a specialty book for your particular craft? And I realized I have so many awesome projects that are very well suited to learning the craft, experimenting with the craft, and so many levels of creativity. So I started writing zigzag rope sewing projects and really focused on two elements. The first is teaching from the beginning. So every project starts with cut this length of rope, start exactly this way. It's very beginner friendly. And also I wanted projects that felt fresh and usable, that the person who's making it can add their own specific style to pretty quickly and easily, and that's something that's useful. The 16 projects in zigzag rope sewing projects build on each other. So the earlier ones, you can do them in a shorter amount of time. Those particular techniques are built on for later projects. So the earlier ones, you can still customize them. You can make them, as colorful as you like, and then you can move on to the more in-depth projects. In order to make the projects in zigzag rope sewing projects, you do need a sewing machine. You don't need a heavy-duty sewing machine. If you can work on a quilt, if you can hem a pair of jeans, if you can stitch the hem of some curtains, you can absolutely do this technique on your home sewing machine. The Mountain Thread Company is bigger than just a place to get supplies. This is a place where we love coming alongside folks who want to tell their own story through a handmade item, and that's really special. So we hear stories, births, marriages, graduations, special occasions, remembering people, traveling. All of these are really special reasons why folks are looking to make something, and so we get to be a little part of that and share that. And that's a big part of quilting and storytelling throughout history, putting colors and patterns together in really lovely ways to tell a story of a moment in time and a place and people, and that's really special to us.